Top 10 Netflix Supernatural Movies. Assessing the quality of offerings available from Netflix in 2021 is quickly becoming clear that their supernatural library is a real mixed bag. So today, let's dig inside this bag and take a look at some of the best movies to watch on Netflix. Hey guys, welcome to your entertainment channel Netflix Tops, where we will tell you all about the top-rated movies and series on Netflix. So grab your popcorn and stay with us until the end of the video, because in today's video, we are going to list down the top 10 Netflix supernatural movies. So let's get started. Number 10. Gotta think for slasher movies. Does the image of a scary knife-wielding maniac sound like it would add some excitement to your Friday night? Then the Fear Street Trilogy is for you. Set in 1966, an unspeakable evil has cast its unholy shadow over Union, the original settlement, before its division into Sunnyvale and Shadyside, ushering in a new era of misfortune and terror. In the aftermath of the brutal mall killings in Fear Street 1994, Dina finds herself plagued by vivid, blood-curdling visions of death and decay, forcing Cindy Berman, the only one who saw the sorceress and survived after the bloody Camp Nightwick massacre in Fear Street 1978, to step in. Now there is no turning back, and until body and hand unite, no one is safe from the fiery curse of damned Sarah Fear. But evil has no boundaries. What will it take to rid Shadyside of the witch's sin? Number 9. A 2018 American psychological horror film, Cam, is directed by Daniel Goldhaber and written by Issa Maisie. Inspired by her own experiences working as a cam girl, Maisie paints a bleak portrait of a world hidden in plain sight. The movie follows the story of a successful cam girl, Alice, Lola Ackerman, who discovers her web account has been taken over by a sinister doppelganger. The doppelganger who hijacks her channel pushes the sexual envelope further and otherwise seems determined to destroy her life. Absolutely haunting, expertly filmed, and with a story that will stick with you, Cam should be on every horror fan's radar. Number 8. A sequel to Bryce's 2014 film Creep, which was also written by Duplass and Brees. Creep 2 is a 2017 American found-footage psychological horror film, with much praise focused on the film's writing, atmosphere, dark humor, and the performances among the leads. Duplass reprises his role from the first film as a serial killer who lures unexpected videographers to their deaths, with Desiree Akhavan portraying his latest target. Sarah is a video artist whose work primarily explores the intimacy of lonely men. One online advert intrigues her so much that she replies, thinking she may have found the subject for her next project. She drives to a secluded house in the forest where a man claiming to be the advert's poster greets her. And as he said in the posting, he claims to be a serial killer. Unable to resist the chance to create a truly shocking piece of art, she agrees to spend the day with him. But as the day progresses, she realizes she might have put herself into a position from which she can't escape. Number 7. A 2019 American horror thriller film, We Summon the Darkness, is directed by Mark Mayers. It's like a good Blumhouse movie, told in elegantly framed images, and though the situation is extreme, the violent action is staged in a manner that one might describe as the understated version of over the top. In the hot summer of 1988, against the backdrop of a mass hysteria over satanic ritualistic homicides, the leather-clad metalheads, Alexis, and her best friends, Val and Beverly, embark on a road trip to a heavy metal concert. But there is a chance encounter with a trio of young hard rockers will pave the way for seduction, deceit, and murder, as nothing is what it appears to be. Now, blood stains the walls of Alexis's secluded mansion in the woods. But who shall live and who shall die after summoning the darkness is a mystery for you to solve. Number 6. Directed by Ben Howling and Yolanda Ramp, with the screenplay by Ramp based on her 2013 short film of the same name, Cargo is a 2017 Australian post-apocalyptic horror drama film. While the emphasis of the movie isn't on the violent episodes, but on the plight of the hero and his child, viewers can expect plenty of scares, killings, and bloody wounds, and enough gore to sell the premise. The movie revolves around a stranded place in rural Australia in the aftermath of a violent pandemic. An infected father desperately searches for a new home for his infant child and a means to protect her from his own changing nature. Number 5. Starring Megan Fox, Kaylin Mulvey, Ian Macon, Amel Amin, and Jack Roth, Till Death is a 2021 American action thriller film directed by S.K. Dale in his directorial debut, from a screenplay by Jason Carvey. With a rating of 89% on Rotten Tomatoes, this shrill thriller has the rare knack of being able to both unsettle and amuse at the same time. It tells the story of a woman named Emma who is stuck in a strange marriage to Mark and is surprised when he whisks her away to their secluded lake house for a romantic evening on their 11th anniversary. But everything changes the next morning when she finds herself handcuffed to Mark's dead body. Trapped and isolated in the dead of winter, for Emma to survive, she must fight the mysterious killers coming to finish her off. Number 4. Based on the 2019 script Alone by Matt Naylor, a 2020 South Korean zombie film directed by Cho Il-hyung, is titled Alive. It was released on Netflix on September 8, 2020. Critics generally gave positive reviews. Without any warning, people in the streets of Seoul become extremely violent, cannibalistic, attacking passers-by, behaving like zombies. A young man alone in his parents' fourth-floor apartment becomes spectator to all this. There's no groceries left in the apartment. He foolishly opens the door and a neighbor forces himself in. He's infected, but he is finally forced out. The TV informs him that the virus is spreading nationwide. As the days pass, the phone and internet stop working. Then the water's gone. When all hope is lost, he sees a cute girl in the apartment across from him. Number 3. Based on Stephen King and Joe Hill's 2012 novella of the same name, In the Tall Grass, is a 2019 Canadian supernatural horror drama film written and directed by Vincenzo Natali. Being one of the most watched movies on Netflix, it is an original horror movie that is actually scary, confusing, gory, and thrilling. In the movie, when siblings Becky and Cal hear the cries of a young boy lost within a field of tall grass, they venture in to rescue him, only to become ensnared themselves by a sinister force that quickly disorients and separates them. Cut off from the world and unable to escape the field's tightening grip, they soon discover that the only thing worse than getting lost is being found. Number 2. A 2021 South Korean space western film directed by Jo Sung-hee is titled Space Sweepers. It was released on Netflix on February 5, 2021. The film stars Sung Joong-ki, Kim Tae-ri, Jin Sun-koi, and Yo Hae-jin. It is a film worth watching. The story's set in the year 2092, where space is full of dangerous floating garbage like discarded satellites and deserted spaceships. The crew of the Victory travels through space looking for the garbage they can make money off, while also competing with junk collector ships from other countries and using the speediness of their craft to defeat their rivals. Later, after snatching a crashed space shuttle in the latest debris chase, Spaceship Victory's crew members find a 7-year-old girl inside. They realize that she's a human-like robot wanted by the UTS Space Guards and decide to demand ransom in exchange. What happens next will definitely thrill you. Number 1. From Palme d'Or winner Julia Ducournau, Raw is an electric debut. It is a 2016 coming-of-age horror drama, and the plot follows a young vegetarian's first year at veterinary school, when she tastes meat for the first time and develops a craving for flesh. Following vegetarian Justine, as she enrolls in a veterinary school notorious for hazing rituals, she's forced to eat rabbit kidneys and develops a taste for a particular kind of meat, not sold in stores. Turning the cannibal and body subgenres on their heads, Raw explores sexuality, love, growing up, and primal instincts. So if you want body horror movies to have a sense of depth and earnestness, Raw is the one for you. And this brings us to the end of the video. What are your thoughts on today's video? Share with us in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more amazing movie reviews coming your way. And thank you for watching.